The following is a presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Good evening, my name is Ron Juckett. Look at the camera, Ron. Don't look at the computer screen. Welcome to the program for this third day of August 2024. We have for you live on tape the second week of the 2008 NFL season. The New York Giants travel to St. Louis to face the Rams. The Giants come off a 30-14 win over the Washington Redskins at home. The Rams are no longer the greatest show on turf. Yes, they have Torrey Holt, and that's about it. In fact, the Giants, according to the computer, are 10-point favorites. But this is a Giants replay, so we do the games good, bad, or indifferent. And so whether or not a factor here tonight or today, Sunday, the second Sunday of the NFL season, in St. Louis. So the New York Giants and the St. Louis Rams next. So Mark Bulger gets the call at quarterback for St. Louis. Their defense, Adogui is the best. He's a safety, and the Giants are just pretty much loaded up front. So the coin toss, the Giants win the toss. We do not defer. So Ahmad Bradshaw back deep at his 8-yard line to return. I don't remember who number 3 is, but here we go. And the Giants will down this 6 yards deep. So it is a touchback. Does it keep my formations? No. So here's a Giant offense for you. Eli Manning, who only needed to throw it 23 times last week in their easy win over Washington, 13 for 23 for 141. It'll be Brandon Jacobs and Derek Ward in the backfield. They did not run the ball all that well. I think that will not be the case today. They should run quite well. Steve Smith and Plaxico Burress are the wide receivers, and Kevin Boss the tight end. The line for the Giants, Sean O'Hara will be the center. David Deal and Kareem McKenzie the tackles. Chris Nee and Rich Siebert the guards. St. Louis comes out in a 4-3. The ends, Leonard Little and James Hall. Little had 2 hurries last week. Adam Carricker and Leroy Glover are the defensive tackles. I'm not seeing any sacks. The outside linebackers, Quentin Culberson and Pisa Tino Siamua. The inside linebacker, or the middle linebacker, is Will Witherspoon. The corners, Ron Bartel and Fakir Brown. Corey Chavis and Oshiomogo Awatagi are the safeties, and the O at safety is their best defender. He is rated a 7 against the pass. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 20 here in the first quarter. Brandon Jacobs, off tackle right to start the game. Handoff from Manning. First play from scrimmage, and Jacobs is hit by Little at the 22-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 for the Giants. Just the start of things here in St. Louis. Derek Ward on a short pass for 2nd down. Complete to Ward at the 26. Ward has some room in a 1st down, and Tia Samoa makes the tackle. He's short. It's a gain of 8, and they don't get it. So 3rd and inches, technically on the Giant 30, but a couple blades of field turf away from the 1st down. So Ward up the middle on a dive to get it. Handoff from Eli. Ward 1st down and gets about 4 all told before Hall can make the tackle. It's a gain of 3. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 33-yard line. They'll now go to the air. They'll try Plaxico Burress on a medium out. Manning has time, but Burress dropped it. He was double covered. The Rams read it right, but Burress dropped the pass, and so it'll be 2nd and 10. Brandon Jacobs, trap right on second down. Jacobs waits for a hold. Is he going to get one? He does. 35-40. Tino Isamoa will make the stop after a gain of 8. Third down and a short 2 for the Giants on their own 41. First drive of the football game. Kevin Boss on a short slant. Eli to throw, has time, has Boss. First down at midfield. Boss gets brought down by Adagui for a gain of 9. So first and 10. Giants have it right on the midfield stripe. They'll go 3 wide. Dominic Hickson comes in. He is on the far side of your screen. Hickson. Medium cross. Manning under center. Has time. He has Hickson for a first down at the 32. He brought down immediately by Johnson. And that's a gain of 17. So Eli, 3 for 4 in this opening drive for 34 yards. Ward in the backfield in a 3 wide set. Ward, trap right on first and 10. Hand off from Manning at the 33. Gets across the 30. Chavis with the tackle at about the 25. They'll spot it at the 26, and Ward gets a gain of 7. So second down and 3 for the Giants on the St. Louis 26, and they're already pretty much certain to get at least a field goal out of this. Hedgecock comes in to block with Jacobs in the backfield. They'll work it out of the eye. Off tackle right for Brandon Jacobs. From the 26, turns the corner, first down, touchdown, New York. So Jacobs, a 26-yard run, had all sorts of blocking and all sorts of daylight, and the Giants strike on a 9-play, 80-yard drive. See the block again. There just wasn't any ran defender around him. He just tucked tail and went right in. And Carney's extra point is straight, true, and good. So that was pretty easy. 10:02 to go in the first quarter. Giants had the ball once and they score. So Stanley, the returnman for St. Louis, he stands on as 8. Darby and Minor are the upmen. Carney boots it. Stanley driven back to his 5, to the 20, 30, and he's brought down at the 33 with Diossi making the tackle. The St. Louis offense, Mark Bulger, who threw for 280 yards and 2 scores last week, is under center out of West Virginia. Steven Jackson and Travis Minor are the running backs. Jackson, a 1,000-yard runner, and a pretty good receiver out of the backfield from Oregon State. The wide receivers, Donnie Avery and Torrey Holt. Randy McMichael is the tight end. He won't catch a lot of balls. Nick Leckie is the center for St. Louis. Hall of Famer Orlando Pace is the left tackle. Alex Barron, the right tackle. Jacob Bell and Richie Incognito, who really isn't, is the right guard. Giants in a 4-3. Kiwanuka and Justin Tuck, the ends. Kiwanuka and Tuck had a sack. In fact, the Giants sacked Jason Campbell 10 times last week. Fred Robbins and Barry Gofield are the defensive tackles. Robbins had 3 sacks. The linebackers, Chase Blackburn and Danny Clark on the outside, and Antonio Pierce, who had 3 sacks, fills up the middle. Aaron Ross and Corey Webster are the corners. Ross had 2 interceptions. Johnson and Butler are the safeties. So first and 10 for St. Louis on their own 33. Jackson, trap right. First play from scrimmage, handoff from Bulger. And Jackson doesn't get much. Kiwanuka knocks him down after a gain of 1. So second and 9. Now they'll go on to a 3 wide receiver set. And Dane Looker, is the third receiver. Short hitch to him. First pass from Bulger on the day, and that is incomplete. Looker was open, but the ball didn't get there. So 3rd down and 9 for the Rams on the first possession of the game. So Bulger goes out in the gun. Jackson the block. Torrey Holt on a medium cross. Mark looks around, has time, can't find Holt as Webster got a hand on it, and it'll be 3 and out for St. Louis. Let's make sure they have all their kickers. They have all their kickers. So Jones will come out to punt. Donnie Jones, good punter, with Hickson back to return. And the Giants will try and return this from about their 10. Jones gets it away. Hickson at the 8 and gets to the 15 or the 12. So 4-yard return, Rams 3 and out. That was pretty quick. Giant football, 8:44 to go, first quarter. They lead 7-0. So the Giants go 3 wide. Again, Burris, Smith, and Hickson. Eli, medium fly to Plexico Burris. From his 12, has time, dumps it down to Steve Smith at the 17, and he's brought down immediately by Brown. So it's a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Ward, off tackle right. He'll run this. Hand off from Eli. Starting to rain here in Burlington, and he gets a first down and a lot more. Tino Samoa will make the tackle after a gain of 14. Ward got around Adegui, and then Tino Samoa made the stop at the 30. So the Giants have 98 net yards halfway through the first quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 30. Medium hitch attempt to Burris. Eli under center is flushed. He throws. Intercepted by Bartell at the 45. 40. He's tackled at the 32. However, the crowd sees the replay here. Did that ball touch the ground before Bartell got it? The Giants are going to challenge this. And so let's hear what the call is. And the pass touched the ground. It is not a turnover. And the 55,000 or so here in St. Louis let the officials know that that was the wrong call. Jacobs and Hedgecock now in the backfield. They'll run out of an eye. Jacobs, trap right on 2nd and 10 from the Giant 30. Brandon, 35. Chavis with the tackle at about the 37. So that's a gain of 7. Jacobs, who struggled last week, has touched it 4 times in the first quarter today for 43 yards. Boss on a short slant. They'll stay in that formation. St. Louis didn't know what they were doing, and they called time. So 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Giants scored on their first possession of the football game, and they have it 3rd and 3 on their 37 after the interception was overturned. So again, Boss on a slant. Eli over the middle, and Witherspoon got a hand on it, and the Giants will punt. So Jeff Fiegels comes out for the first time today. Stanley stands on his own. Wow, they're going to drive it back here? We'll call for a fair catch inside his 15. So Fiegels gets it away, no problem, and booms this one to the 14-yard line, or the 15. 48-yard punt, no return. And let's see if we can get someone else in here to... So Pittman in the backfield with Jackson. Stephen, a good Jackson, a good receiver as well. Antonio Pittman on a trap right. Bulger hands off to Pittman at the 15, and he is hit by Kiwanuka at the 18. So that's a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Rams just only the 4th play from scrimmage that they've run. They went 3 and out their first possession. Jackson on a screen. Bulger waits, throws, incomplete. Tuck with a good coverage to break up that play. So 3rd down and 7. Avery, Holt, and Looker now the receivers. Jackson will block. And Bulger will go out of the gun. Medium slant to Avery is the call. He has time. He has Avery for a first down at the 30. Avery can't get around Aaron Ross. He'll bring him down after a gain of 13. So St. Louis gets their first down of the game as they'll spot it at the Ram 31. Jackson, a trap right on 1st and 10 from the 31, and is hit by Antonio Pierce at the 35-yard line. So gain of 4. Bulger 1 of 4 for 13 yards. They look at Randy McMichael on a short cross. They don't really throw to the tight end very much, and you can tell why with that play. And McMichael is hurt. He's slow getting up, and he's out for the game. So Becht, who's not a good receiver, is the tight end. 3rd down and 6. They'll go 4 wide. Burton is now the other receiver. Bulger out of the gun. They need 6. Short slant to Torrey Holt is the call. Mark waits, has time. Now he doesn't. It's intercepted by Johnson at the 45 of New York, and he's going to take it down to the 19-yard line. Michael Johnson with the pick. That's his first. And the Giants are knocking on the door again, this time in the red zone. I believe Justin Tuck in the backfield, watch 97, and forced the bad throw. So that's the turnover. See if we can do a one-play drive here. Medium cross to Burris is the call. Manning has time, doesn't have a receiver. Bartell got a hand on it, 2nd and 10. So Jacobs, trap right. They'll stick with the original play call. No audible. Jacobs from his 19, brought down by Tino Somoza at the 15. So 3rd down and 6. Giants go 3 wide. Eli out of the gun. Short hitch to Hickson is the call. Eli fumbles a snap. Who's got it? And it's recovered by, it's technically a sack. The Giants recover. That was a Chinese fire drill. Hall knocked the ball loose, and Chris Snee just fell on it. So it goes back to the original line of scrimmage. And John Carney will try this from 36 yards. Good snap, good hold. Carney boots it through, and the Giants take a 10-0 lead. 2:32 to go, first quarter. Giants are favored by 10, and lo and behold, they lead it 10-0. So the Rams play for the return. Fiegels aiming for the sideline, and Stanley took that at about the 13, over the 30, and it's brought down. However, at the 42, Witherspoon with a hold, and so that took place at the 37. So still not terrible field position for the Rams. They start on their own 27. I wonder what the over-under is for me calling them the Cardinals today. I already did that once. 2:21 to go in the first quarter. 10-0 Giants. Jackson and Pittman in the backfield. They'll run out of the eye. Steven Jackson. Trap right on 1st and 10 from the 27. Has it over the 30. Blackburn with a tackle at the 32, and it's a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Rams as we hit the end of the first quarter almost. Under 2 minutes. Medium out. Torrey Holt is the call. Under center, Bulger waits, looks, scrambles, has a first down. Butler will make the stop, not before Bulger gets 8. So Giants didn't double anybody, but Bulger didn't find any open receivers. He tucked tail and got 8. $1:27 to go. Clock running here in the first quarter. Rams have it on their own 40. Pittman. Trap left. See if they can surprise the Giant defense here. And Pittman actually does a good job over the 45. Antonio Pierce with a hit, and is brought down for a gain of 6. So last play here for the Rams in the first quarter. Third play of the drive. They've got 19 yards. Jackson off tackle right. Jackson tries to go to the far sideline, gets a first down and more. Pierce with the tackle inside the Giant 45. Brought down at the 43, and that'll do it. So after 15 minutes here at the Edward Jones Dome, it's the New York Giants 10, the St. Louis Rams nothing. So the scoring summary, all Giants all the time. Brandon Jacobs, a 26-yard run, capped a 9-play, 80-yard drive to start the game. And then following a Ram interception, John Carney kicked a 37-yard field goal after Eli Manning was sacked on 3rd and 6. So Manning 4 for 8 in the first quarter for 38 yards and a sack. And Bulger, even worse than that, he has no quarterback rating whatsoever. 1 for 6 for 13 and a pick. Brandon Jacobs, 5 carries, 47 yards and a score. And Derek Ward, 3 carries for 24. So the Giants have run it 8 times for 71. The Rams 7 times for 38. And this has been pretty much a one-sided affair. Giants didn't win their challenge. Rams start in Giant territory. First set of downs on the Giant 43. Holt, medium slant for Bulger here. Trying to move the football. He waits. He dumps it down to Jackson at the 45. And he's got some daylight. He'll get close to a first down. Antonio Pierce brought him down after a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Last week against the Eagles, who beat St. Louis, Steven Jackson had 10 catches for 65 out of the backfield. 2nd down and 2 for St. Louis on the Giant 35. Jackson will try a sweep to the far side. Waits for his blockers, starts towards the sideline, gets around a first down and more. Brought down to the 26-yard line, 25. Butler with the tackle, a gain of 10. The Giants playing pass all the way, and Jackson just picked through the hole. So the Rams moving the football down the field. They have it at the Giant 25. Backed on a short slant to the tight end. Bulger finds back at the 20. Can he get around the tackle? No. Clark immediately wraps him up for a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. So the Rams are in the red zone for the first time. 13:20 to go first half. They'll bring in Minor to block for Jackson. Jackson 5 carries for 31 yards in early going. We'll try a trap right side from the 19. Handoff from Bulger. And there's a flag down. Cofield with a tackle. It's a gain of 2. However, Torrey Holt moved early. And so illegal motion on St. Louis. And that'll back him up. 2nd down and 9. So they'll try a short slant to Avery here on 2nd down. Another flag is down. Avery has it at about the 16. He has a first down if it holds. Ross with a stop. It's a gain of 10, and there's offsetting penalties, so the play didn't happen. It's just a Men in Black moment. Don't worry about it. So 2nd and 9 again. This is not what Jim Haslett signed up for, I'm sure. Minor on a dive. They try to give it to the blocking back. And Minor is hit almost immediately by Butler for a gain of 2, 3rd and 7. Rams go 3 wide. This time Bulger's going to stay under center. From the Giant 22. 10-0 Giants. 12:21 clock running here in the second quarter. Torrey Holt on a medium cross. Giants trying to play tight. They won't audible here. Flag is down. I don't know where the heck that was going. And Clark, oh my goodness, he just threw with a blitz. I think they called him for roughing the passer. And so Tom Coughlin not happy on the Giants sideline because it was going to be 4th down. Instead, the Rams get a first down at the Giant 11. So 9 plays, 62 yards, a good drive from St. Louis. Jackson, fullback dive with 3 wide. They try to spread it. He goes up the middle. He is hit at the 9 by Kofeld, and that is a gain of 2. They do not need a touchdown to get the first down, or a first down to get the touchdown. Whatever. 2nd and 8 from the 9. That's what I was trying to say. Not doing that. Avery on a short out from the 8. And Avery has it at the 4. Can he turn tail? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Rams. So good play there. 3-step drop. The chances of them hitting that weren't very high, but Avery was open, as you're about to see, and waltzed right in for 6. So 10-6 to score. Here comes the kick. It is good. So Brown with the extra point, and that's what Brown can do for you, St. Louis. And with 10:59 to go in the first half, it's the Giants 10, the Rams 7. Bradshaw back to return it. Bradshaw at his 3. 20, and he's hit at the 29 by Wade. So Giants come out, 10:48 to go in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 29. Good drive by St. Louis. Bulger, though, not great numbers. 4 and 9 for 36. Eli, medium hitch on first down to Plaxico Burress. Has time, has Burress around the 45, and Bartell trying to hang on him like flypaper. Hits him immediately for a gain of 14. So the Giants will mark it at their own 43. Manning now 5 and 9 here in the first half for 52 yards. Jacobs and Ward in the backfield. And Jacobs will try a trap to the right. They'll work out of the eye. Give us to Jacobs. Gets across the 45. Tino Samoa with a gain that stops him for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. So they go 3 wide. Jacobs out, Hickson in. Ward in the flat is the call. Manning finds Ward at about his 42. Ward far sideline, first down and more, and he is going to go all the way for a touchdown. The Rams missed 3 tackles, and Ward waltzes right in to make it 16-7. He got the 45. He got around 3 Ram defenders and took an easy touchdown. And here comes the extra point. My goodness. So Ward, 2 catches for 63. Both of the Giant touchdowns have come on long runs. Carney's extra point is good. And with 9:10 to go in the first half, it's the Giants 17, the Rams 7. So Stanley to return this from his 5. 20. Good field position again. He's out over the 30. And Ross with the stop at the 36. So 55 yards. Manning to Ward. Giants have now outgained the Rams 176-88. Although the Rams have had the ball longer and had the football again. Bulger today, 4 for 9 for 36. Did not quite throw for 3,000 on the year. Avery on a medium out. Giants blitz, dump it down. Johnson got a hand on it. And it'll be second down. And 10. Jackson. Trap right for Steven Jackson. Handoff from Bulger. Ball on the 36 of St. Louis. He gets it to the 39 before Kiwanuka can make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 7. So they'll go 3 wide. Avery, 2 catches for 22. Bulger now 4 of 10 for 36 yards. 3rd down and 7. They look to Torrey Holt on a medium slant. Under center, Giants blitz. That is knocked down at the line by Fred Robbins, and it'll be 3 and out for St. Louis. So they get the gift of taking the kickoff return over the 35, but they get 3 yards on 3 plays. And Donnie Jones will be back to punt. And inside the 5, Giants will let that one roll. So Jones got all of that and a little bit more on it. And Bradshaw just lets it roll. And so, or Hickson rather. So a 56-yard punt. Giants backed up inside their 5. Everybody blocking for Brandon Jacobs. We'll try a trap right from the Giant 5 on 1st and 10. Handoff from Manning. And Jacobs bowls to the 9 before Little, or the 8, for a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7 for the Giants on their own 8. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Giants 17, Rams 7. Michael Matthews? Yeah. Jacobs will try an off tackle right here on 2nd down. 2 tight end set. Jacobs tries to find a hole. Can't get it. Otto Gui brings them down after a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 3. So the Giants as I hit the wrong button. There we go. 3rd down and 3. It is Jacobs and Ward now in the backfield. They'll go out of a pro set. Ward. Off tackle right. Ball on the 12. Manning with a handoff. Ward first down, and they will spot it at the 17. Glover with a tackle. That is a gain of 5. And the Giants not in any hurry. They lead by 10. 6.5 to go. Clock running here in the first half. Steve Smith. Medium slant. Manning back to throw. Waits. That is nearly picked off. Ward and Tino Samoa were fighting for it, and Tino Samoa nearly had it. So 2nd and 10. And again, they'll run out of this. Jacobs will try a trap right here from the 17. Has all sorts of company in the backfield. Can Jacobs find anything? Yes, he does. Over the 20. Tino Samoa with a tackle at the 23. A gain of 6. So 3rd and 4. Under 6 to go. Giants just pretty much confident to run as much clock as they can at this point. Ward in the flat is the call. Manning to the near side. Ward has it at the 20. Can he get a block? He can. First down and more. There's a flag down. The ball is at midfield. It's a gain of 23, but it's all coming back because Steve Smith moved early. Oh, Ward just glares at him. Not as much as Tom Coughlin glaring at him. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. They'll go 3 wide now. Eli out of the gun. Dominic Hickson on a medium cross is the call. Manning has time. He's got Hickson for a first down at the 34. And he gets to across the 35. Johnson with the tackle, a gain of 18. And the Giants convert on 3rd and long. So 4:53 to go in the first half. Giants up 10. 6 plays, 31 yards on this drive already. Ward off tackle right. Eli sticks with the call. There's a flag down, and Siebert jumped. So 1st and 15. 4:19 to go here in the half. Ward on a draw. Hand off from Eli out of the gun. Ball at the 31. Ward gets it across the 30 to the 34. Atogui. Atogui? I think it's Atogui. Someone will tell me. So 2nd down and 12 for the Giants. 4:11 clock running. Manning gets the play call in his ear. Smith on a medium slant. Manning has time. He threw it through Smith's hands, and Brown knocked it down. So the Rams were playing prevent. 3rd and 12 for the Giants. 8 plays, 29 yards. Eli 7-13 for a $125. Giants have outgained the Rams 215-91. They are 4 for 6 on 3rd down today, and their lone possession in the red zone was a field goal. Both of the Giant touchdowns came on long plays. Burris, medium slant the call. Manning remains out of the gun. Throws to Hickson, his 2nd read. Hickson is knocked out of bounds by Johnson. They will not get the first down. It is a gain of 7, and it will be 4th and 5 for the Giants. And Hickson stayed in bounds. So Jeff Fiegels comes out to punt. Rams will try to return this from inside their 15. Fiegels gets it away. Taken at the 16. And again, good field position. Stanley gets a gain of 13. 42-yard punt, 13-yard return. And the Rams start from their own 30. 2:44 to go. Rams go 3 wide. Jackson in the backfield. 7 carries, 36 yards. Going to try one in the flat from Bulger, near sideline. Mark going to scramble. What? Complete to himself? The ball, well, we'll find out in a minute. Bulger tipped it, or Robbins tipped it. Bulger went to throw it, and he caught it. He caught it for a loss of 3. Well, when you got nothing but bad luck, or you have no luck at all, so he caught it. It is a completed pass. You can do that. He's now 5 of 12. Jackson on a draw as we get close to the 2-minute warning from the Ram 27. Jackson is hit at the 29 by Robbins. That didn't go anywhere. That's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 11. And the Giants called time. They have 2 left. So 3rd down and 11. Burton, Looker, Avery, and Holt are the wide receivers. Jackson in there to block. Burton on a medium cross is the call. Man in motion, throws down to Looker at the 35, and Dockery brings him down immediately, if not sooner, and that's the 2-minute warning. So 4th and 4, the Giants will have 2 timeouts. As Donnie Jones, who's boomed a couple deep ones, is back again. From inside the 10, Giants are going to try to return this. Jones with Hickson back there. It's a high kick. Hickson and his 11, 20, 35-yard line. A 21-yard gain. So they spot it at the 33. Giants have 2 timeouts. Jacobs in the backfield. Burris, Smith, Hickson, and Amani Toomer, with Eli under center. Manning is 8 of 14 for $132 here in the first half. Burris on a short slant on first down. Manning finds Burris at the 40. Burris hit by Bartell immediately. That is a gain of 7. Giants go hurry up. 2nd and short. Toomer on a medium cross. Eli finds Toomer at midfield. First down for the Giants. Toomer is hit by Kraft at the Ram 48. 1st and 10. Clock running. They'll stay in this formation. They go in a hurry up. Smith on a medium slant. Eli has time. Flag is down. Smith has it. It is not. It is a first down if it's against the Rams. It's a gain of 9, and it won't matter because Siebert got called for the hold. So the clock stops. 1:42. $1:06 to go. And the Giants are way out from the field goal range. So Jacobs out. Kevin Boss is in. Eli out of the gun. Boss on a medium out. Manning by himself. Has time. And he throws. And Little just got a paw up. And deflected it. So Jacobs back in the game. Jacobs on a draw here. With 2 timeouts, you can do that. 2nd and 20 from the Giant 42. Tino Samoa gets him after a 5-yard gain. The Rams do the Giants a favor and call time with 55 seconds to go. Giants on their own 47. Again, they look to Toomer on a medium out. They will change the call. Do a zone seam instead. Eli has time. Goes to the sideline for Toomer. And Amani doesn't get the first down, but he will get 9 yards. So with 50 seconds to go, The Giants, in no hurry, will punt. So a sideline punt from Feagles here. Jeff gets it away, and it goes out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. 38-yard punt. No return, and with 6 seconds to go, Mr. Bulger will take Mr. D, and we will call it a half. Well, pretty one-sided affair here. At the end of 30 minutes, the Giants call time. Why? Why would you do that? So Bulger's just going to run a sneak with 5 seconds to go. Don't fumble it. And Johnson gets the hit, and that should do it. Rams will get the football. We've played 30 minutes here at Edward Jones Dome. It's the Giants 17, the Rams 7. So, here's a scoring summary here in the second quarter. Bulger found Avery to cap an 11-play, 73-yard drive with 10:59 to go in the second quarter to make it 10-7. And then about 98 seconds later, Manning found Dixon Ward for a 55-yard pass. Extra point was good. It was 17-7. Giants have outgained the Rams 255-97. Giants have actually thrown more than they've run. But they've run the ball well, 15 times for 99 yards. Jacobs 10 carries for 67, Ward 5 for 32, Hickson 3 catches for 42, the leading receiver for the Giants. Eli Manning fumbled, Chris Nee recovered. Eli 11-18 for 160. Rams, Bulger 6 for 13 for 40 yards. Steven Jackson, the bright spot, 8 carries, 38. Avery 2 catches for the Rams for 22. Bulger, remember, caught his own pass. Defensively, Pierce 4 tackles, leads the Giants. They've not sacked Bulger yet. Robbins has defensed 2 passes and stuffed, and Johnson had the pick for 29 yards. Tino Samoa has 7 tackles. He leads the Rams in tackles. Hall has a sack. They've defended 4 passes, and Glover hurried Eli once. Stanley back to return this. Carney to the 4. Stanley, 20, 30. Again, 34-yard line. The Rams have started drives in decent field position. They just haven't converted anything. Jackson and Pittman in the backfield as we start here the second half. Jackson in the flat is the call. Bulger finds Jackson at the 30. Can he get over the line? He can, 35. Antonio Pierce brings him down at the 39, or 37, and that is a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Rams as we start the second half. They trail 17-7. Jackson. Trap right is the call. Handoff from Bulger, and Jackson is hit at the 40 by Kiwanuka. So a gain of 3. 3rd down and 4 for St. Louis. Torrey Holt on a short out. Bulger under center. Bulger is brought down by Kiwanuka. So the Giants finally get to Bulger. I think he just was blindsided. Didn't even see it. So the Rams, again, great field position and nothing to show for it. Except for Donnie Jones, who has boomed some incredible punts today. He'll punt this deep. Giants will fair catch this one from inside the 10. So Hickson at his 6 for 8. 56-yard punt. We have it. We don't have that there. So the Rams get nothing and like it. I don't think it's going to be an end either. Jones, the bright spot, 4 punts, 222 yards, averaging 55.5. And 3 times the Giants have started inside their 20. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 8. Jacobs on a dive on 1st and 10 with Ward in the backfield, and he is hit at the 11. The Rams were keying Jacobs, and he still got 3. 2nd and 7, clock running. Now Ward on a trap right. Manning hands off from the 11. Ward gets it to the 14 before Glover can bring him down. That's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 5 for the Giants. They'll stay in this formation. Steve Smith on a short slant. Manning back to throw, and he throws it over Smith and Tina Samoa. Knocked it down, and the Giants will punt. So 3 and out for New York. Fiegels back to punt from his own end zone. So the Rams this time will get the ball probably inside Giant territory. Good punt from Fiegels, and Stanley had to bobble it. He called for the fair catch and gets it at the 40. 47-yard punt. They start from their own 40 this time. 3 wide receivers for St. Louis. Bulger under center. Slant to Avery on 1st and 10. Bulger back to throw. Waits. Finds Avery near midfield. Double covered. Brought down by Aaron Ross. That'll be short. It's a gain of 9. So Avery, 3 catches for 31. 2nd one from the Ram 49. Jackson. Fullback dive. Just tries to do the Nestea plunge to get the 1st down. And that is a 1st down. It worked. Kiwanuka gets in there, but after a gain of 4. 17-7. Giants by 10 over the Rams. St. Louis ball. 10:21 clock running, 3rd quarter. They look to Becht on a short hitch. And Becht has it at the 43. Immediately hit by Clark. It's a gain of 5 and a 2nd and 5. And now going to a 2 running back set. Out of the eye. Oh, they'll go pro set with Pittman. Trap left. Bulger hands off to Pittman from the Giant 42. And he is going to be right near the marker. Yeah, he got it. Gain of 5. Now the Giants are going to challenge? No. They probably could have. They don't really care. Giants came into this favored by 10. The Eagles beat the Rams last week. The Giants opened up with a 30-14 win over Washington. 1st and 10. Clock is the Giants' friend. Jackson. Off tackle right. Again in a pro set with Pittman. Jackson gets the football at the 37. And Butler knocks him for no gain. So 8-12 clock running. Jackson 11 carries, 45 yards. Holt on a medium hitch. Bulger brought down, nearly sacked. Clark got through and Webster knocked it down. So the Giants blitzed, and Bulger and the field turf have a conversation. 3rd down and 10. Four wide. Avery, Holt, Burton, and Looker. Rams would have a 50-50 shot of hitting this here from 54 yards. Crossstall, medium crossstall, Holt. Giants. Holt has it. 1st down at the 22. He's brought down inside the 20. Webster with the tackle. They convert. A gain of 18. So 7:24 to go. Jackson. Trap left. They'll stick with the play. Giants playing for the pass. They're trying to catch them off guard. Jackson inside the 20. Flag is down. Hit by Tuck at the 12. And offside. That's a free play. So what do you do here? I think you take the 5 in the first. So 1st and 5 from the 14. They want the touchdown. Medium cross to Holt. Bulger. See if that works. Dump down to Jackson at the 15. Jackson hit by Pierce. It's a gain of 2. 2nd and 3. Jackson on a draw. Again, Bulger out of the gun. Jackson getting some work in. Jackson brought down by Kiwanuka for a loss. So that's a stuff. That's a loss of 2. 3rd down and 5. Jackson's tired. Looker on a medium cross. Bulger under center finds Looker at the 5. It's a 1st down. It's a touchdown. So the Rams have cut this to 4. So their best possession of the game. Bulger now 12 of 20 for 91 and 2 scores. Here it is again. Giants just they blitzed one, and Bulger worked around it. So 5:08 to go. The extra point is good. 11 plays, 60 yards, and it's a 3-point game. So Bradshaw to return this from 3 yards deep in the end zone. Momentum for St. Louis here with 5:08 to go in the 3rd. Bradshaw over the 20, brought down at the 31, a 34-yard return. Giants will work 3 wide on 1st and 10. Ward trap right. 4:57 to go here in the 3rd. Ward from his 31 over to the 35 before Little can make the tackle. And it'll be 2nd down and 6. Giants have 264 net yards. Ward in the flat. They scored on this play earlier. Ward hit by Witherspoon after he dropped it. So Ward is 2 drops today, is 2 catches, 7 carries for 38 yards. So 3rd down and 6. Eli out of the gun. Ward to block. Hickson on a short slant. Eli has time. He almost got picked off. Tino Samoa nearly had it. Johnson jumped the route, so the Giants go 3 and out. The Rams were a 2-win team in real life. I'm such a good coach, aren't I? Fiegel's back to punt. Rams will return it. Giant defense needs to step up. Stanley from his 20, and he's brought down at the 30, a gain of 7. So Barca at the 28. Pittman. Trap right, handoff from Bulger. Pittman from his 28 gets over the 30. Kiwanuka with a tackle after a gain of 5. 3 wide receivers. Minor is in the backfield with Jackson. Torrey Holt on a short slant. Bulger to throw. Has Holt for the 1st down at the 40. And Webster will bring him down right then and there. So 3:07, gain of 8. Clock running. Rams trail 17-14. Mark Bulger just trying to pull something out of nothing here. They get a fresh set. Avery. Medium slant. Bulger under center has time. He's got Avery at midfield. Right on the numbers between the 1 and the 7. Ross will bring him down. It's a first down, gain of 12. So Bulger now 14 to 22 for 111. Jackson. Trap left from the Giant 47. Steven picks his way through, but Robbins is a brick wall and corrals him for no gain. So 2nd and 10. Miner out, tight end backed in. Jackson in the flat is the call. Bulger goes to the near side and throws that one away. Antonio Pierce gets credit for the coverage. 3rd and 10. 1:03 on the clock here in the third. Ball on the Giant 47. Giant defense has done a good job in holding the Rams to 179 yards and have forced a turnover. Medium hitch to Torrey Holt. Under center is Bulger. He's going to get sacked by Kiwanuka. Giants needed that. Kiwanuka, his 2nd sack of the ball game, and it's a loss of 2. So he had 1 in the opener and 2 today. And has 9 tackles, and the Rams are going to punt. And with the way Jones nails it, it's going to be a sideline punt. So he's trying to coffin corner this. He does, and it's very short. Goes out at the 21. So it's a punt of 28 yards, and the Giants take over with 16 seconds to go and a 3-point lead. Manning. Medium slant to Steve Smith. Manning waits, throws it through his hands, and Brown deflected it. So Manning now 11 of 22 for 160. Jacobs. Trap right, last play of the quarter from the Giant 21. Jacobs over the 25. Chavis will bring him down at about the 27. It's a gain of 5. They'll spot it at the 26, 3rd and 5 as we start the fourth quarter. So the Rams had the only points. Bulger to Looker from 14 with 5:08 to go. Bulger's redeemed himself. Giants probably should run a bit more, but they need a first down. Nixon with 3 catches for 42. Burris 2 for 21. Toomer 2 for 21. And Ward 2 for 63, including that 55-yarder for a touchdown. Smith on a medium cross. Manning waits, and that's deflected at the line, trying to find Jacobs, and Brandon dropped it. So the Giants go 3 and out, and that's not what they need. Fiegels to punt. That was not a good series for the Giants. Stanley driven back to his 25 and is hit across the 30. It's a 5-yard return. Officially got it at the 26 and brings it down at the 31. So 1st and 10, the Rams can do whatever they want. They trail by 3 and have a full quarter to go. Jackson and Pittman in the backfield. I formation. Avery on a medium hitch. Bulger, Giants blitz. And that's knocked down by Robbins. He got that paw up. It'll be 2nd and 10. 14:41 to go. Regulation time. Jackson off tackle right from his 31. And he gets a good gain there. He gets about 7 officially. Antonio Pierce with the tackle. 3rd down and 3. Jackson 14 carries for 50 yards. Now Holt on a short slant. And Bulger brought down by Cofield. The Giants defense steps up again. So Cofield drags him to the turf, a loss of 4. Rams didn't block very well. And they will punt. Donnie Jones again, this time from inside the 15. So the Giants will try to set up the return and run the football. Goodness, they need to take some time off the clock. Hickson from his 10, and he gets it over the 20. So return a 55-yard punt, return a 10, 45 net. And the Giants start on their own 21, 13:05 to go. Ward, trap right, flag down. And Siebert again. It's his 3rd flag of the ball game. The Giants, 7 penalties for 41 yards. Jacobs on a draw. The Giants just want to run some clock. From the 16, Jacobs over the 20. He's hit at the 25 by Hall. It's a gain of 9 on 1st and 15. So spot it at the 25. Ward. Trap left on 2nd and 6. Ward hopes to get a block. He does, kind of. Witherspoon with a tackle. It's a gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 4. Boss. Short cross. Manning to throw. He waits. Dumps it down to Jacobs, who first down, but there's a flag down. Is that a hold? Is that a hold? No. The Rams were offside, so they didn't have the first down. Now they do, because Carricker jumped. So the Giants catch a break. That's only the 3rd flag on St. Louis. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 32. Jacobs. Trap right from their 32. Hoping to get a big gain here. He's hit across the 35 by Culberson. So it's not. It's a gain of 3. But the clock is the Giants' friend here. 14 carries from Brandon for 87 yards. Ahmad Bradshaw comes in on 2nd and 7. Off tackle right, his first carry of the ball game from the 35. Giants haven't. Can they block? Yep. Fumble after a first down. Who's got it? It'll be St. Louis ball. Atogwe knocked it out. Atogwe picked it up. And the Rams start on the Giant 43. And the Edward Jones Dome goes nuts. So 1st and 10 for the Rams on the Giant 43. 10:40 to go. Avery on a medium out. Giants in the backfield in a hurry. Avery's got it at the 31. Over the 30, and Ross will knock him down after a gain of 14. So inside the 30, now at the 29. Jackson, 14 carries, 50 yards. Trap right. Bulger. Hands off to Jackson. Over the 30. Hit at the 25. It's a gain of 4. Ran into an official. So the side judge just couldn't get out of the way. 2nd and 6. Holt. Medium slant. Bulger. Sacked. Loses the football. Who's got it? The ball's on the turf. Justin Tuck with a sack. And still waiting to see who's got it. Bell recovers it for St. Louis. 3rd and 10. But they are in the field goal range. Jackson out of the flat is the call. 3rd down. And he dropped it. He dropped it. Just plain dropped it. So the Giants are starting to get through the line. 4th and 10. And it will be Josh Brown for 46 yards. Has a good chance to make this. Good snap. Decent hold. And blocked! The Giants block it. Antonio Pierce blocked it. And they still lead. They get the ball on their own 36. What a break. Bradshaw stays in the game. Trap left. 8:21. Ball on the 36. Bradshaw headed to the 38 by Witherspoon. Gain of 1. Short slant to Steve Smith. Manning. Going to keep it himself. Hit at the 42 by Glover. That's a gain of 5. So they scramble. 3rd down and 4. They go 3 wide. Boss on a short slant to the tight end. Manning under center. Waits. He's got Boss for a 1st down in midfield. And the Giants will move the sticks. Togwe with the tackle. It's a gain of 8. 6:57. Clock running. Jacobs in the backfield with Madison Hedgecock. They'll work with a blocking back. Off tackle right for Jacobs here. From midfield. Jacobs. Near sideline. 1st down and more. Gotten in that second layer. It's a gain of 14. And Jacobs, who only ran for 48 against Washington, has run for 101 today against St. Louis. So 6-10, Giants in no hurry. Ward in the backfield now. 1st and 10 from the Ram 36. Ward. Trap right. Eli hands off. And he's hit at the 35 by Witherspoon. It's a gain of 1. You want more than that. But again, the clock is the Giants' friend. 5:29 to go. Ward in the flat is the call. Manning, that was deflected to the line. Glover. So Manning hasn't completed 50% of his passes. 3rd down and 9. Ward the lone setback. Manning out of the gun. Medium slant. Plaxico Burress is the call. Manning waits. Burress has it. 1st down. Inside the 25, inside the 20. Bartell will knock him down at about the 16. They'll spot it at the 18. And Manning on 3rd down gets 17. 4:47, clock running. Same formation. Ward. Off tackle right. Manning out of the gun. Gives it to Ward, who gets across the 15 to the 13. A gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Hickson out, Bradshaw in. Giants now have run it 28 times for 161. Under 4 minutes. Bradshaw on a draw. He's the fullback. First guy through. Bradshaw gets nearly a 1st down. Tino Samoa, he got it. Now St. Louis will challenge that. It's a generous spot, but is it that generous? Yep. They don't get charged with a timeout, and it'll be 3rd down and inches. Triple tight end set. From the 8, Manning calls his own number, waits for the C's to part, and has it. Hall with a tackle, and Manning got 1. That's all he needed. So 1st and goal from the Giants, 3:07, clock running. 2 tight end set. Jacobs and Ward in the backfield. They'll go split. Ward on a draw. First and goal from the 7. Ward to the 6. And again, Giants in no hurry. They'll actually spot it at the 7. And the Giants will run it down to 2 minutes to go. So second and goal from the 7. They're going to make St. Louis use these timeouts, at least here. Jacobs. Trap left is the call. Jacobs from the 7. Does he get a block? To the far touchdown, Giants! Oh, boy! What blocking! And the Giants lead it by 9. After all that, Brandon Jacobs with the score. The Rams are playing pass. So here comes the extra point. It's good. So 1:54 to go. The Rams have all 3 timeouts, but they trail 24-14. Brandon Jacobs, 16 carries, 108 yards. And on the day, the Giants have run it 174 on 32 carries. Carney to Stanley on his 6. 31. Keel with a tackle. So 146. They go 4 wide, and Jackson. Will block Bulger. Medium fly to Holt. Giants will give up pretty much everything. Holt has it. Webster will bring him down. And they got the first down. Rams go hurry up. 1:41, clock running. Avery on a medium out this time. Bulger has time. He looks around. He dumps it down to Jackson at the 42. And Jackson tries to get out of bounds and can't. Pierce drags him down after a gain of 3. 1:22. Again, they're going to try not to use the timeout. Jackson on a zone seam, trying to catch the Giants off guard here. And he does over the middle of the field. Has it near the 50. First down and more. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown. It worked. It worked. Jackson shook off Ross and went all the way. And now it's a 4-point game. He had it behind his 50, got around Pierce and Ross. And here comes the extra point. 1:01 to go. The Rams have given the Giants all they can handle. And the Giants will watch the onside. It is an onside. And I believe the Giants recovered. Plaxico Burress recovered it. So 55 seconds and 3 timeouts. Jacobs. Trap left. You got to run plays here. You can't kneel. Jacobs, there's a flag down. He's over midfield. And Siebert again. It's called for the hold. Rams will take it. 1st and 20. Jacobs on a flat. Manning finds him at the 35. 40. T. Samoa makes the tackle. Time. 2nd down and 20. Giants lead by 3 on their own 39. Ward on a screen is the call. They haven't thrown that today. Ward has it at his 35. Can he get a blocker? He does. He's over the 45. Tino Samoa with a tackle, a gain of 4. And for the linebacker out of Hawaii, he's made 10 tackles. He had 6 last week against the Eagles. 3rd and 16. Giants, not a lot of good plays for that. Short slant for Burris. Giants just want to make him burn that timeout if they can. Ward has it near midfield. Can he get a block? Flag is down. Witherspoon makes a tackle at midfield. It's a 6-yard gain. And deal with the whole sloppy end here in the Giants. So 4th and 10, 34 seconds. Fiegels will try to pin them as deep as he can. Rams will let it roll. Fiegels aiming for the sideline, goes to the far sideline. It is out of bounds at the 19. So 25 seconds. The Rams need 40 yards. 5 wide receivers. They have 1 timeout. You try to do a hook and ladder here. Play a hook and ladder to Torrey Holt is the call. Bulger is going to be brought down by Kiwanuka. So a 3rd sack for Kiwanuka on the afternoon. And the Rams have to burn it. They are out of timeouts. They'll try it again. Stanley on a hook and ladder from their 16. 20 seconds to go. And Antonio Pierce got a hand on it. So 3rd down and 13. Holt. Oh, you can't do that. So it's hit and hope time now. Bulger back to throw. He's got nobody there. Dockery knocks it away, and it'll be 4th and ball game with 8 seconds to go. So everybody going deep for the bomb. Bulger has to throw it. And Robbins will sack him, and the Giants will win the game. Well, that was too close for comfort. But the Giants will win 24-21. So the Giants go to 2-0. Jacobs a 7-yard run with a minute 54. We thought it was over. But Bulger found Jackson on a zone seam, and Jackson motored in to make it a 3-point game. But the Rams fall to 0-2, and the Giants go to 2-0. So the back-to-back touchdowns, and the Giants had to punt, which is what you were expecting at the end. So 1st down, 16-15 in favor of New York. Giants ran the ball really well. They did not throw it all that well. In the end, those numbers look okay. Bulger, 18-31 for 194. The Rams sacked Eli once, and the Giants, who had 10 sacks of Jason Campbell last week, had 6 of Mark Bulger today. Penalties 8-3. Giants just a lot of. They'll be working on some things. Siebert had 3 penalties against them. Both teams had 1 turnover. Rams missed 9 tackles. Giants dropped 4 passes. Stephen Smith did not have a good day. Time of possession even. Giants 8 of 16 on third down. Rams 4 of 13. Giants only had it in the red zone twice and got 10 points out of the deal. And they outgained the Rams 365 to 255. No, McMichael, the only injury for St. Louis. So Manning, 16 for 29 for 195. Brandon Jacobs, your digital advice player of the game, 16 carries, 108 yards. And Dixon Ward, 4 catches for 73, including that 55-yard touchdown. They tried 4 passes to Smith and only made 1 catch. Ward dropped 2. But it worked. For the Rams, Jackson 15 carries, 54, but it was his scamper to make it a 1-score game that was the big one. So he had 126 total yards. Defensively, Kiwanuka, 10 tackles, 3 sacks. A stuff in a hurry. Tina Samoa, 10 tackles and 2 defenses. So, all in all, a pretty good game. The final score here, the Giants 24, the Cardinals 21. And we'll talk to you the next time for more New York Giant football.